Hello there, my name is Nicholas Nero, and since posting on my lifestyle fitness routine, I leave myself open to positive and negative comments, as that is understandable. I will get comments, eggs, legumes, and different beverages are bad for you, or it's healthy. And before I continue, I want to say this. Too much of a good thing can be bad for you. So let's just look at the macronutrients and get to the fucking point. Fats. Okay, we often look at it as being the same. There's no differences. But in my opinion, there is. Have you ever heard of saturated, monounsaturated, polyunsaturated fat? There are omega fats. Have you ever heard of the omega ratio and the pathway associated with it, which I believe is the eicosanoid pathway? There's a result, and certain things are produced, converted, however you want to word it, and it could be good and bad, and depending on the person as well, genetics and how a person lives over a period of time. And the same thing with protein, and this is infamous among young men who bodybuild. A lot of protein's good, and then I state, well, what's your definition of a lot of protein? If you're taking a lot of protein and you are not utilizing it for whatever purpose, well, it has to go somewhere. Something has to happen to it. Your body does a good job of managing that system unless you abuse it to the point of no return. Will it be converted to something that is harmful or less harmful? Will your kidneys excrete it, or will you utilize it? That is the question. It varies among people. It's different, like a sedentary person versus an athletic person. And the same thing with carbohydrates. And I don't like to use this generic term, but for the purposes of this video, I will. There are simple and complex carbohydrates. We can compare ice cream, oranges, bananas, fruits, and vegetables, spinach, and the list goes on. Now, of course, there is a difference between all of these. Micronutrients, the fiber content, phytochemicals, depending on all things. How do I use it to my advantage? Well, let's consider fiber and maintaining blood glucose levels. What about glycogen? Okay, I want to replenish my glycogen stores, and carbohydrates have a place, but it depends on the carbohydrate itself. So the point I'm trying to make is that to take fat, protein, carbohydrate, I don't care, and say that it's good for you without really giving any more detail than that, well, to assume so is dangerous. And so I would have to say a little bit of knowledge can be a dangerous thing.